Hi, I'm Sankalp, and this is the fifth part of the Figma to WordPress tutorial. Till now, we've designed up to this section. Let's design the remaining ones. Add a container. Add the padding. I'll copy and paste this heading. Let's copy this. Font is Inter. Align to left. I'll also decrease the width. 50%. Now, for this, we'll take a grid. Row 1. Padding 0. Let's add a container. And make its padding 0. Now add an image. Let me select it. This one. I'll copy this one. Enter font. Text editor. This 0. Make this primary. I'll also make it medium and uppercase. Also font size 20. Let's duplicate this. Now this one. It has Kannit font and grey color. This should be secondary. I'll make this light. And also remove this font size. Text color grey. Also add negative margin to the top. Sorry, this should be at the bottom. This looks okay. Now let's add this share icon. So I'll choose this container. And add icon widget. Search for share icon. This one. Color black. This is at this position. So, I'll make this absolute. I'll set the icon size 20. And rotate it by 90 degrees. Also add padding of 8. Let's set this as 40. It has white background. So I'll add it. It is also curved at the bottom. So let's add border radius. Bottom and left. Now, I'm not making this clickable or interactive. Let's duplicate this container. I'll quickly replace the content. There should be some space between these containers. So I'll add some gap to this grid. 60 pixels. And also to this container. This section is completed. Now let's create this one. This is a heading with lines on the both sides. For this, I'll use the divider widget. In Add Element, select Text. Copy this. It is Enter. Paste here. Color is black. Typography primary. Weight medium. Uppercase. I'll reduce the divider gap. Make it 5. Width 90%. I'll also add top margin to add some space. The text color is this one. Let me change it. Let's see the color of this line. Copy this. And paste here. You can see that this divider is not center aligned. So, I'll make this container align to center. It is still not aligned. Let me try this. Okay, now it is at the center. Now this logo's carousel. I'll take the image carousel widget. Add all the logos that we downloaded. Image resolution should be full. Here are 5 logos displayed. So, make this 5. We don't want navigation dots. Let's remove them. Navigation none. Now, let's add space between them. I'll make this 100. Center align. Let's set the autoplay speed 100 and animation speed 1000. This carousel looks good. It is now completed. Let's create this section. Take a container. Horizontal. I'll make this padding 60 and 20. I'll add a container. Remove its padding. And then duplicate it. Let's copy this heading. It is Enter. I'll add the heading widget. Color black. Typography primary. I'll set the font size 40. Weight medium and uppercase. Now, this one. It is also enter. I'll add text editor. This is primary. Paragraph spacing 0. And color is gray. Now, this email form. For this, weave the form widget. I'll remove these and keep the email. Let's make this 70%. Hide the label. Button width 30%. I'll set the size medium. And this also medium. I'll copy this and paste here. Button text is subscribe. I'll make the gaps 0. Typography primary. Let's check the border color. I'll take this one. Border radius 0. Typography secondary. Let me check the font. Yes, it is Kannit. Background is black. Text color is white. This also 0. For the hover effect, I'll make the background green and text black. Let's check this color. I'll put it here. Here is a huge gap. So, I'll reduce the width of this container. I'll make it 500 pixels. And this container. (600 pixels). Align items to center and justify content space between. This has background color. Let me add it. Looks fine. This heading is at the center. Let's fix this. Remove the center align. Now, let's create this footer. I'll add a container and padding. Background is black. Let's take a grid. For these 3 columns, I'll copy this. Font is Inter. Rows 1. And padding 0. Now take a container. Make padding 0. Heading widget. This should be H4. Text color white. Font size 20. Medium and uppercase. Now, this icon list. Font is Kanit, and color is this. I'll add the icon list widget. We don't need the icon. I'll quickly add the remaining list. I'll type the color. Typography. Secondary. I'll make this spacing 10 pixels. Let's add this once now. I'll just duplicate this container. Let me replace the content. Here is a huge empty space. So I'll reduce the width of this grid. Let's make it 60%. And align self to end. Now, this social links. It is Kanit and same color. Let's add a container. Padding 0. I'll take icon list. Delete this once. And remove the icon. Let me add the list. Make this layout inline so that they are horizontal. Text color is a 1A1A1. Typography secondary. Alignment end. I'll set this as 35. There is also a divider. Let's check its color. Copy this. Enable divider. I'll make the height 60% and paste the color. This looks okay. I'll add underline. Let's add some top margin. 50 pixels. We'll add this icon later. Now this big text. Enter font. Let's take heading. Make this div tag. We'll not set the color. I'll make the font size 250. Weight medium. And uppercase. Align to center. You can see it has dark fading effect. Let me make the bottom margin 0. To add the effect, I've created this CSS code. You can get this code in the comment section. Paste this code in the custom CSS field. It looks exactly the same. Let's add bottom margin to this container. I want this heading widget in the main container, so let me rearrange it. Here is the gap. So add the bottom margin. I've added the margin to the icon list by mistake. Let me remove it. And add the margin to the container. Now, this icon. I'll add it in this container only. Select the icon that we downloaded. Make the position absolute. And this horizontal 50%. We need it exactly at the center. So, we also need to adjust the transform property. Make this minus 50%. Now, it is at the center. I'll set the size 24. You can see it has a border. Let's check its color. This one, let's copy. Add the border. And paste the color. Border radius 50, and width 2 pixels. Also need to add padding. I'll make this 10 and 6. This is not aligned vertically. So I'll make this vertical minus 10 pixels. I want this icon to move up and down. So, I wrote this CSS code to animate it. You'll get this code in the comments. Paste it here. This looks cool. There is some white space because of this heading. So we'll make the overflow property hidden for the main container. Now it is gone. I think we've completed the design. Let's publish it. and preview. The landing page is completed. In the next video, we'll make it responsive on tablet and mobile. This marks the end of this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.